Alright, hey internet. So this morning we're going to be finished welding this frame. I got this side welded. I'm going to weld that other side over there. Do a few more things. Cut that cross member out, or sorry, not cross member, body mount. And yeah, just get this thing done, and then I'll put together some measurements that we can use. Anybody else who wants to do a similar project, I'll put together the dimensions measured from here to the back and kind of the extension and where these mounts should sit, so that the next guy who wants to do this project will be able to do it. So yeah, let's get to welding. I'm going to open the doors because it's going to get smoky in here with welding, and then I'll start welding. There's a big gap because of the way the frame steps down. Probably should have put a piece of metal in there, but it's just one enough. Unfortunately, the way I use two pieces of metal, I gotta weld this middle section. Weld the two plates together. The frame is pretty thin there, so putting the hole right through it, that's the problem. Does anybody remember in shop class when you tried to weld the top of a piece of pipe shut? That's pretty much what we're doing down here right now. The fit up here, whoever did the fit up, fired. No, that was the guy who did the fit up. I know most people will skip ahead, but in real life you can't skip ahead. It's just welding. And it's got to get done. These extension plates should have been longer, but I didn't have enough material, if anybody remembers that first video. Now this body mount is kind of like a gap, it's kind of half over it. Anyway, we'll figure it out here. Okay, those are done. Those ones are done. Let's take a look. Not the prettiest, but it worked. Put a little grinding on there, take the slag off. Now I'm just going to go and do these under sections here. So let's put the camera here and what kind of nightmare I'm getting into under here. Oh, yeah. Where the frame's the most rusted, so underneath here there's not very good metal at all. I might have to put a plate on the bottom of that other side. Alright, can you dare jump on it now and see if it breaks in half? Gotta weld those spring hangers on. Okay. I may put some plates on the bottom of the frame there where it's shit. TBD on that. So the bottom of the frame under here, not very good. So I might put some plates on that. We'll see. That's a question mark. We'll find out. Put this back up here. Get a more general view. Okay, I'm going to cut that other thing out right now. Grinder. Now we gotta just grind that a bit. Somewhere we got a grinder. Another grinder, which we gotta use some. That battery sounds like shit. Frame has no rust, none. What a joke that is. We need a new flapper. That was pretty shitty. Nasty. Probably have a respirator on. Okay, this is actually from a different Jeep. I cut it out. It's got like a little bit of pitting here. I was doing a nicer job on this other Jeep I built. But this is plenty good for what I'm doing, so I just turned it upside down. What the upside down was. Put it back in. Okay, use this in. You know, my kid and I were talking about a helicopter the other day, and he says, "You're a professional driver." And I said, "I am a professional driver." He said, "No, a helicopter driver." I said, "Yeah, well, I'm not a helicopter driver." Okay, that's welded in. A better, more powerful grinder. Grind that shit. Grind that thing. Now all we got left is a couple frame patches, which are going to be nasty. I might actually grind for those frame patches first while I got that other flapper on there. Let's see what I got on this machine. This should work. So I had saved this body mount here. I cut this one off from where the frame extension happened back here. I'll put this in my pile in case I ever do another CJ, because this top section here you can weld on. But actually, if anyone's interested, I have a send cut send file, and in there, shit, slipped my mind. In their partner catalog thing or whatever, you can order these top plates. I've drawn this out to make it exactly like that, and I've also drawn out those other plates, so you'll be able to order those too. I'll put the links in the description. Basically looks like we were never even there. That's what we're going for. So I got a hole here. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to figure there in this one hole, find some material. Actually, might just patch the frame with a section of frame. This came from actually from my other Jeep over there. My big Jeep over there. I have the shock towers cut into the frame. Maybe I'll do a walk around on that on a different video. Anyways, that's today's progress. We got these welded up. Got all that welded up, and then we're just going to work on patching frame holes, cut those out. Yeah, soon I'll be throwing paint on it. Thanks for watching.